final day of week 2 of hell. And this week was definitely freaking hell, man. It was hot, the heat turned on, the outlaw race at PB, I don't know, longest 2 days of my life. It was long, hot, treacherous. Everybody's at each other. We were at Lincoln tonight, back close to the house, about 35 minutes for me. I don't know if it's my favorite track by any means, but we've won a lot of races here. I usually run really good here. Just a little similar to Fairbury. I don't know, it's hot again today, but at least we have a nice breeze. Probably won't be quite so many cars tonight. Bob Sargent, maybe one of the very few promoters left that actually knows how to prep a racetrack and run a fast race show, I feel like, after these last couple weeks that we've been through. But, you know, very rarely does Bob let anybody down on prep or run an efficient program. So if you haven't been to this Lincoln, it is a fun little action track, and you know, it's a fairgrounds track, and it's a really nice facility, nice spots to camp, nice grandstands. So it is a really nice place if you've never been here. And it's also right in Lincoln, not a great big town, but there is some stuff to do, places to eat, stores and stuff. So that's always nice. We're not stuck in the middle of nowhere. We can walk across the street and get some Dairy Queen or some Casey's Pizza or something. So glad to be close to home. Day off tomorrow, or day off from racing. Will probably worse than actual day of racing. But go home, regroup, and then we got a long drive to Springfield, Missouri. So hopefully we can get through the night on a good note with everything in one piece and a little money in our pocket. And still got an outside chance of winning this week 2. Probably unlikely we're third in points right now, but pretty unlikely we'd be able to win. Gustin has a big lead, but you know, after last night, anything can happen, he can break or something. So we just got our goal tonight to try to win this thing, see what happens. I say we still got a little good cars. Squirrel showed up. Sheppy rolled in from Lernerville. I mean, so it's be a lot of heat, but we're good here.
I believe in what you mean to me. Do you feel the same thing?
37 DirtCar Super Late models have signed in here for this Sunday night program.
I can't help myself. If I can't have you, no one can. I'm the brand. There's nobody who can understand. I'm the brand.
Fager, Week 1 champion, current Hell Tour point leader, and last year's event winner here in Lincoln. It's the High Side Hustler. He's out of Bloomington.
Out pretty early, really greasy. Couldn't really tell much, but pretty good time hot lap, but just couldn't tell much. So track's awfully greasy, gonna get better, I'd say. So see what happens. Look, it's 13.7. That's what we were, 13.6. Pretty fucking slow for this place. I would think we're gonna be at least 2 or 3.
Soon you will find the driver that won this race a year ago. Jason Fager will roll to the racetrack. He's out of Bloomington in the Titan Industries. Russ Erlinger Crane, ANSC Online Sales at number 25. Roll by and see what the High Side Hustler can do. Fager faster, 13.071 on 3.071 for Jason Fager. Can Fager go faster? No, 13.071 though. 1.3071 the time to beat Jason Fager in 25.
Pretty nice, didn't it?
Yeah, it was slamming on the front stretch.
Yeah.
That packing on the track was really hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best laps, but honestly, I felt like we needed 39.
first late models beginning to roll. Heat race number 1 for the DirtCar Super Late Models. We'll see Jason Fager on the pole. He's out of Bloomington, Illinois in the 25. And Frank Heckeness Jr. out of Frankfort, Illinois in 99 Junior. Yeah, it'll be last year's winner, Jason Fager and Frank Heckeness Jr. That's row number 1 as we come to green this time by after number 4. Heat race 1 for the DirtCar Super Late Models is underway. Jason Fager from the pole, he'll jump to the race lead in that 25. He gets around this joint. Good as anybody here. Heads up here, the 75 made a little bit of contact and washed up the racetrack. Ashton Winger had nowhere to go. Down the front straightaway though to be Fager, your leader. Frank Heckeness Sr. second, Brandon Shepard, Dennis Earp Jr. Up the hill, Brandon Shepard's off the pace of B5. Brandon Shepard, trouble in the B5. Everybody gonna race on by. He's got a flat left rear on that B5. Back off turn number 4 to be Fager, back to it in 25. Back to the race lead, a little bit more contact here outside of the top 3. Dennis Earp Jr. going to move by the 75 of Dylan McCown. Remember, Ford transfer everybody else to a last chance shed-in over to Consey. Jason Fager back up front at 25 will continue to lead. It'll be Fager, Heckeness, Earp, McCown. That's the top 4. Dylan McCown now taking a look to the inside of that 25 of Dennis Earp for third. In that 25, as we said, he was last year's Hell Tour winner here in Lincoln. Working to the 2 to go signal this time by us. He'll be coming to the white next time. Frankie hanging tough there in that second spot of the 99 Junior. Going to win this thing in 25. I
got the video on? Probably, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good job.
We were 2/10 better than Justin. The whole fucking time. You were fucking pretty good, right? His best was a 14.0, 13.8. So it slowed down already.
Keep that on top, remember? Probably, I'd have a new 3 and an old 3 ready.
There you go.
The new 3 wouldn't be on 5.
That'd be fine. We're fine. Yeah. Been a good night so far. We were fast time, starting to pull the heat, won the heat, and redrew a 2, so we're starting outside front row, next to the Reaper, so with Turbo and Cade behind us, so just need to make the right guesses here and do our job.
How's the track working out so far tonight?
Pretty good, really. I mean, probably a little top dominant in our race, but that last one they got rolling pretty good all over it. Got a little bit of choppiness here and there, but I think it's gonna make for a good race.
try to blow it away from your camera.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And around the cushion. And then they went back to 14.1s after that.
Because it's not a second slower than we were out there like that. I've been screaming all night long.
I think you leave it alone.
We're 58, right?
No, we're 48.
48, 58.
48.
Hey, are we pretty sure?
That's what you told them to put in it today. Hey, change the gear.
I think so.
Ryan Gustin has redrawn the pole. He's out of Marshalltown, Iowa in that 19R. He'll go to the inside of the front row. And his outside, last year's winner, Jason Fager. He'll go to the outside of the front row. He's out of Bloomington, Illinois in 25. Ryan Gustin and Jason Fager bringing us to green 30 trips around Lincoln. Working off turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Green flag in the air, who gets the early jump? Will it be the Reaper? Will it be the high side hustler? Or maybe even Turbo? Down the back straight with a 25 of Jason Fager, gonna work to the inside. Turbo's gonna come right with him. He's gonna lead the opening lap off turn number 4 to be Fager. Jason Fager lead lap number 1 here. Sparks off the front straight away. Hang on, Mark Widener. Good job. Everybody able to avoid craziness there down the front straight away. Fager's gonna drive away. Jason Fager down the front straight away. Tyler Erb gonna try to spoil his party here at home. Here comes Turbo. Tyler Erb on a slider. He's gonna drive it indeed. Jason Fager gonna cross him over down the back straight away. Side by side with the race lead. Fager back to it. Jason Fager now down the front straight away. Can he take that leap back from Tyler Erb? He will. Fager's gonna lead here. Of course, Jason got his 32nd career Hell Tour win. He's got 2 of them this year already. Trying to get 33 tonight. Tyler Erb's got 1. He's trying to get 17 tonight. Down the back straight away. It's a 25 of Fager, the 1 of Erb. They have driven away from everybody, and Jason's having a little bit of trouble negotiating the high side of turn 4. A little bit of a lip there, and if you hit it wrong, it kills your momentum. If you hit it right, it just launches you down the front stretch. Tyler Erb initially able to stay right with the 25 of Fager. Couple cars put together in the middle of the back straightaway. We've got trouble. It's Ashton Winger and Michael Leach together. Back to green this time by 7, score to 30 as we are back to it for Fager in 25. Down the back chute, it'll continue to be Fager in 25. Jason Fager up top, the 1 of Tyler Erb down around the bottom, side by side with the 3rd spot. Ryan Gustin taking a look back down to the inside. Gustin trying to go back to 3rd. Kate Dillard needs that high side momentum up on the cushion. He's kind of got a diamond lane going up there. Gustin going to pull along his inside. Hester Jr. and Brian Shirley side by side right behind Frank Heckeness Jr. Both those drivers trying to climb into the top 5 as well as Fager continues the lead here. Jason Fager, Tyler Erb, Ryan Gustin. Kate Dillard is trying to hold off Ryan Gustin as Gustin again taking a peek down to the inside. As Pete mentioned in the open, Gustin an 18-point advantage on Tyler Erb here for the Week 2 championship. Right now, if they finish 2nd and 4th, it would not be enough for Turbo to overhaul the 19R. Coming up on halfway here in just a couple of laps. We're coming up to score lap 12 of 30. Fager up top, Turbo down around the bottom. Still Dillard and Gustin in a good battle for 3rd. 5th is Erb. Ryan Shirley over the cushion for just a second. He's going to lose one spot. Dylan McCallum's going to sneak by the 99 of Frank Heckeness Jr. into 6. Heckeness to 7. How about Ethan Dodson up to 8? Ethan Dodson started inside of row 11. Keep an eye on that 74X from inside of row 11 into the top 10 here. Tyler Erb, Kate Dillard, then it's Ryan Gustin, Dennis Jr. the top 5, Dylan McCallum is 6th, and then 21st starting Ethan Dodson. Scored, 15 to go, halfway through that time for Jason Fager, working the second half of your main event here tonight. Second right now as we're coming up to score lap 20 next time. 19 scored, 11 to go right now. Coming up to score lap 20 with 10 to go next time by. Heavy lap traffic right in front of your race leader, and Tyler Erb is rolling up on the 25. Kate Dillard a solid third. Ryan Gustin, Dennis Jr. still the top 5. As Brian Shirley was off the pace for a moment. Something's wrong with Squirrel here, as we've got a problem on the front straightaway for Brian Shirley. 19 scored, 11 to go for Jason Fager here in 25. Straight away, Tyler Erb keep to the lead. Kate Dillard going to take a look around the outside, see if Turbo can do that again. Down around the bottom, Tyler Erb was a hard charger last night, Peebley. He's got something figured out on that Rocket XR1 right now, sitting second. Battle for that third spot. Gustin back around the inside. Dennis Jr. is there. The 74X is up another spot. Fager in 25, Erb in 1, Dillard in 97. That's your top 3. Gustin trying to get to third. Brian Gustin down around the bottom. We have less than 10 to go. Gustin, Dillard side by side with the third spot. Ethan Dodson trying to roll by Dennis Jr. into the top 5. How about the 74X? No matter what happens here, it's a great story, but if he, could roll into the top 5. He's got 8 laps to try to get by Dennis Jr. or maybe even continue that march forward. Down the back straight away, Dillard has gone by Gustin at third. Gustin back down to the bottom. Fager again out there by just about a second here in 25. Jason Fager, Tyler Erb, Kate Dillard 1, 2, 3. Ryan Gustin, Dennis Jr. and Ethan Dodson 4, 5, 6. Making our way towards the end. The next time by, we'll have 25 scored, 5 to go. And again, Fager's got to pull himself out of that cushion. Again, if you hit it right, it's great. If you don't, kill a bunch of momentum here down the back straightaway. This time by, we'll score lap number 25. We'll have 5 to go. Fager again up top. Turbo entering lower in the 1 car. 5 laps remaining here at Lincoln. Working our way towards the checkered in this one. Tyler Erb's drawn a little bit closer. Will Turbo have some late race heroics here in the 1 car? 26 in, 4 to go. Again, it's Fager and Erb gone. Dillard is solid third. Gustin and Erb. Dennis, that is, in 5th. There goes Turbo. Tyler Erb with a slider. Fager going to cross him over. Contact for the lead. Jason Fager going to try to return the favor. Not going to be. Tyler Erb's going to be your new race leader down the back straightaway in the 1. Tyler Erb back up front here. We're going to come to 2 to go this time by. We've got one a little bit slow on the front straightaway, but we're going to stay green as Jason Fager's off the pace. Trouble for your early race leader Fager as he is off the pace in 25. Jason Fager's going to draw caution late in this one.
Led 27, 8 laps, something like that. 27 laps. Turbo slid me there, and I just kept getting tight down in 3 and 4 up on the cushion, and turbo slid me, and then next lap broke the J-bar bolt. Then obviously moves her in, takes out the drive shaft. So part of racing. The unfortunate part, feels like this stuff only happens when you're running up front and running good. Never happens when you're in the back or don't do it. But bad thing is that probably took us from, we definitely would have been third in the week. So God only knows where it took us. It probably took us pretty far back. I don't know where Bell's finished, but probably took us back to like 5th, maybe 6th. So just the unfortunate part. Positives, car's fast. This is a different car that would probably haven't been quite as fast. Felt pretty good all night with it. I probably need to make some better adjustments for the feature. I didn't really know they were going to miss it, and then we just a little too tight. I probably need to leave a different right front shock on there, or do something on the left rear front shock. So just was really tight up on the cushion, hard to drive. And I just kept getting tight. I mean, we had a lot of traction. That's what probably got us by, but it definitely was a hand through the corners. So just put in the notes and keep a closer eye on the track next time. And usually this place gets really black, slick, and it's a little slower. It was still pretty fast tonight. So like I say, I just set up more for the other way. But that's just part of it. I mean, still had a really good car. So we'll get it fixed up and head to the next one.